Who sat you down and told you how to eat, what to eat, when to eat it? Who had that conversation with you? See, simple nutrition, I feel, is really glossed over. I feel like we have a general understanding of what nutrition is, but in this video, I'm going to give you a nutrition 101, super simple. I really want you to be able to use this for the rest of your life and take out all the guesswork when it comes to building a truly healthy plate. Because a lot of us, all we have is our tradition, we have our culture, and we go from that. But I'll be quite honest, a lot of this stuff that we grew up eating, a lot of the traditions and the customs are not what our ancestors wanted them to be, are not super healthy. So we're going to get into it. And the first thing that we're going to start with is what is nutrition. See, I like to lump nutrition and diet into the same things. You can Google all you want, but I want to make it very simple. Nutrition, foods that nourish your body. Okay, what does that word nourish mean? When you think about the energy that you receive from the food that you eat, food becomes very important. Because why would you put something into your body that doesn't give you energy or that sucks the energy out of you? Okay, so look at nutrition and diet as simply the fuel that keeps you going, the food that nourishes your body. Not a challenge, not a game, not something that's super complicated, that has a 75-day challenge, not any of those. All those different diets, they have their place, but I need you to understand something. Yes, I need you to understand something, that your fingerprints are 100% personalized to you. No one will ever have that same fingerprint. Where is he going with this? You are biochemically, individually unique. There's no one else in this world like you. There'll be someone similar, but there's no one else in this world like you. So as far as the requirements that you need for your body, for your health, is very different from everyone else's, because you're going to require what your body needs, not the standards, not the recommendations. All that stuff is averages. It doesn't take into account of your activity, your stress load, your whole total load. Okay, all that stuff needs to be dialed in for you as a person. So in nutrition, you have macros and you have micros. Look at that, it just starts raining. The show must go on because it's a beautiful day outside. And my tomatoes keep looking at me. All right, back on track. In nutrition, you have macronutrients. You cannot create that type of energy on your own. You need this food source. Macro, think big, huge. You need to go and get this source of energy. Think of your food as your energy, as your healer. This is in no order, okay? But you have carbs, protein, and fats, okay? These are macronutrients. These are all nutrients that are found in traces of all the foods when you eat from the earth. Notice how I said that. When you eat from the earth, when you eat something that comes from the ground, yes, plants, you get all three of these. But where we get into a little debacle with our bodies and with our health is people eat all three of these, and sometimes they even dial up and they overfixate on one of these three macronutrients, and they're still deficient. They still have deficiencies. I wonder. That's a whole nother video for another time. But macros and micros go hand in hand. You don't really see people deficient in macronutrients. You really see deficiencies in the micronutrients, the vitamins, and the minerals. Protein. I continue to make videos on that. I continue to create content over it. You need protein, maybe not as much as you think you do. Okay? You need the protein, not all the other weird stuff out there. This goes for all meat. This goes for all vegan, all veggie. You need some type of protein, okay? So when you're looking at your meal, you need to make sure that you have some type of protein source, or if you want to get jiggy with it. You need something that's going to make that protein on your plate by the end of the day. That way you can have the protein that your body needs for rebuilding muscles and various tasks that it does. Okay, you want to make sure that you have protein on your plate. Okay, we already know that looks like, I'm going to start off with plants because you know me, I'm planted. I'm going to start off with the source where all protein comes from. I'm going to start with the plants. Those have traces of protein. Protein sources: beans, nuts, seeds, legumes, and of course fruits and vegetables all have protein. And then of course you have the animals that eat the protein. Of course they're going to have dialed up levels of protein because muscle is protein. Next macro, we got carbs. Carbs are in fruits and vegetables. These are another energy that gets broken down to sugar, energy. Okay. Again, we don't want to overfixate. We don't want to get overly focused on the 2 types or 3 types. We want to make sure we get a balance for what our body needs. Very simple. Okay. Carbs are in fruits and vegetables. It's not just bread and pasta. Okay. Those are refined carbs. Those are things that had things put into them. But the true carbs, they're coming from, can you guess? Okay. And protein and carbs, they give you 4 grams of energy, of calories, compared to fats, which gives you 9. Okay, so check this out. Fats, you really want to have healthy fats, and guess what? You don't need a lot of fat. Healthy fats, again, we got our plants. We got avocados, we got walnuts, nuts, seeds, healthy fats. Nut butters, healthy fats. Olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. But then people say, well, what about the saturated fat? Listen, problems come from this equation when we have too much of something and too little of something. Okay, this is the type of framework that I'm going to talk about. Many people talk about this type of framework, but I'm always going to give him his flowers. If you don't know him, his name is Dr. Derek Guillory. He talks about deficiency and toxicity all the time. Okay, and you really want to start thinking about that in your life, because if you are deficient in something, that means you're not getting what your body needs. If you're toxic in something, that means you're getting way too much of something. When we look at the macronutrients, a lot of people are toxic in the macronutrients. They overeat the things that are comfortable to them and they're staples, and they don't realize that they're now becoming deficient somewhere in that loop. So you're going to have to do your research and exploration to see what works best for you. Okay, you are not a number. You are not some random thing. There's so much intention that goes into the way that you eat. So the way that you fuel your body, you're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to put in the time to figure out what works best for your body. But it starts with what's on your plate. That's your fuel. Now, how you eat these things and when you eat these things play a huge role in how your body utilizes it. For an example, if you're in a rested state and you eat something, you're telling your body, hey, I'm resting right now. Take this energy that you're giving me and save it for later. How do you think we save that energy? We save that energy in a non-flattering way as fats for the most part. But then on the flip side, let's think about survival. Okay, if you are in a survival situation, you want all the fat that you can get, because you may not know when your next meal is going to be. And as you see, fat is a high amount of energy. We store it for energy. So think about that. Okay, you want to be able to flip that switch and become more efficient with your body. When you eat the food, you want to use it as energy, and you want to take all the nutrients out of it. So when you go to the restroom, it's truly waste and you left nothing behind. Your body left nothing behind. Again, a video for another time. Moving on to the micronutrients. Micronutrients. Micro. I need you to go grab a penny or a dime, okay? Because I'm going to take some salt and sprinkle it on that penny and dime, imagination wise, for you to see that the next step, then the micros, these ideally you're supposed to get from your macros, okay? But for some reason, people are filling their plates and still deficient. A lot of theories are behind it. I have a lot of theories behind why people are deficient. Stress, the total load, the things that they go through mentally, eating habits, the way the food is treated, the way things are put into the food. There's a lot that goes into all types of stuff, and even your body and how it's utilizing the food that you give it. There's a lot that goes into it. But when you talk about the micros, some of your main heavy hitters are your DECA. Remember this, DECA, okay? D-E-K-N-A. These are the ones that are going to get stored in the body for a little longer than the other ones, okay? These are the ones that you can get from the earth. Vitamin D, get it from the sun and sun-dried things. Vitamin E, K, and A, fruits and vegetables. This is why variety is so important, because you're getting vitamins and minerals which are traveling all throughout the blood and going through places and completing processes in your body that you really need. And so you begin to see things like shakiness, fatigue, brain fog, just overall just tiredness, sluggishness. You see these things, they're presenting as deficiency, but a lot of us look at these symptoms and start getting afraid. But you need to look at symptoms as notifications that your body's giving you. Just like your phone gives you a notification, your car gives you a notification, your body literally does the same thing. And so when I start digging into the holistic matter and start showing you head to toe that you are your own healer, you are your own health, I'm telling you, the power of your health is going to come back. But back to the micros. All the other vitamins and minerals that you need trace amounts of, again, think about that penny and that dime, sprinkle you some salt on it, like I'm talking like grab you a little pinch and just sprinkle a little bit. That's really the amount of some of these vitamins and minerals that you need. Okay, so the other ones that aren't in the DECA, you sweat them out. You are urinating them out, so they're leaving the body quickly. So you need to replenish them as much as you can. How do you get these? Okay, holistic nutrition, that's my jazz. So I'm going to tell you, you can get them from your macros. But then on the flip side, well, you see people are deficient and their gut isn't absorbing how it should. Okay, and again, that's a video for another time that we're going to have to break that down. But ideally, in the perfect world, you should get your vitamins and minerals from your macros. But if you don't, of course, there's always supplements. But you have to understand that supplements, if your body wasn't absorbing to begin with the food that you were giving it, supplements, you're going to have to take those at a higher, faster rate, so those can actually get to working in your body. So you have to understand there's levels to it, and you really have to peel back the onions to your health. You have to ask why and look into what you're feeling, why it's happening this way, because your body's going to give you these signals. And if you go back, you can see, okay, it's because I'm living in mold, or okay, it's because I didn't drink any water. I don't drink much water. You have to peel back the layers and figure out what's going on in your specific environment that makes you feel this way, or that gives you whatever you're going through. You take macros and you take micros, they come together, there's your nutrition. That really concludes Nutrition 101, okay? Some things that I wanted to tell you to think about are, you have to eat in a way that's going to trigger your body to utilize what you're giving it the way that you want to. There are a lot of people on weight loss journeys. There are a lot of people that have cravings. There are a lot of people that have a hard time with food. And I understand that from all angles. There's everything. There are injections, there are diets, there are influencers telling you to do one thing. But if you just remember anything out of this video, I need you to remember this one thing. And I owe it to Dr. Guillory, because I heard it from him after a long time of just going and moving and grooving through the nutrition space, which a lot of people are finally coming back to it. But deficiency and toxicity. You remember those two things, that it will get you started, because it will get you thinking, okay, what am I having too much of? And what am I not getting enough of? You do not have to be a scientist to build your plate. In fact, we're going to talk strategy in just a little bit in building your plate. You don't have to be a guru to build your plate. You just have to make sure you get variety. Super simple. If you take those three things, deficiency, toxicity, variety, start there. That's how you get started. You need to have plant matter on your plate. You need to. And I'm not telling you to quit cold turkey eating all your unhealthy foods. I'm telling you to add in the plants. The plants are the source. Cut out the middleman. Add in the plants, change your taste buds, and start trying something new. All you gotta do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna challenge you every week. Try a new fruit, vegetable, herb, or a recipe. Try it. It's going to introduce you to new things, and it's going to encourage you to eat in variety, because that's what we need. If you get used to eating the same thing over and over and over again, just think what's happening. The body's a mean green healing and surviving machine, so it's going to do with what you give it. But the question that I'm going to end it with is can you live more efficiently? Can your health be more efficient? Can that be an easier time? How can you optimize it? I know that was multiple questions, but I just want to leave you with that and think about that, because you most definitely can do it. You can do it. You sure can. It was done before us and it will continue to be done after us. But if you take shortcuts and you're always leaning on convenience, you're going to have weird results. Just saying. Hey, I hope this was helpful. I need your feedback in this video. Did you understand everything that I said? Did it connect some dots? Do you need me to go deeper into it? I need your feedback. If this video was helpful to you, I need you to like it. I need you to share it. I need you to start the conversation, because a lot of people don't understand nutrition because there's so much complicated stuff out there. And I hope I did a good job with making it super simple for you and helping you to get started with a healthier strategy for your health. As always, I'm cheering you on. Be well.